Ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Garesbrook, otherwise known as the Intrepid Wino, and for better or worse, we've moved house. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to celebrate the occasion with a bottle of bubbles. I have here a bottle of the Jansz Vintage Cuve 2010, which was given to me by the lovely Pippa, who works for Hill Smith Family Vineyards and is a fan of the podcast and indeed my YouTube videos. So obviously thank you, Pippa, for inviting me to the event last week, which was dedicated to Jansz, paired with beautiful flower arrangements. I'll take a photo, I think I shared it on my Instagram, of my very simple flower arrangement which I gave to my girlfriend. So Jansz is located in Tasmania. It is one of the pioneers of sparkling wine down on the island and is one of a number of producers that really did set the benchmark and show that Tasmania is pretty much the premier region for sparkling wines in Australia. And so let's have a look at it. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say it's a blend of Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. There may be some Pinot Meunier in there, but I'm not sure. So let's pop the cork. Well, not pop it, but open it. That's the ideal way to open a bottle of bubbles if you haven't already seen that video on the Intrepid Wino channel. Nice bead, very consistent, very small. That is a hallmark of Method Traditionnel sparkling wine. Quite subtle, even a little bit reductive. Very, very yeasty, very creamy, it's got a bit of a nougat character to it. But it has that very, very prominent citrus note, which is presumably coming from the Chardonnay. Yeah, it's getting a slightly, sort of a bitter almond, citrus rind, biscuity kind of character. Let's taste. It's focused, but it's also quite rich. It has lovely fruit, quite concentrated fruit characters, in fact. It's picking up some lovely autolysis character. I would say this has spent maybe 3 to 4 years on the lees. Very fine and elegant, but certainly it delivers a lot as far as personality. Look, absolutely textbook. And one of a number of sparkling wines made in Australia that shows that you can actually find some really outstanding Method Traditionnel wines in the New World, and particularly from Tasmania. So Jansz, excellent wine. Thanks again, Pippa, for generously giving me a bottle. This is going to be very much enjoyed as we settle into the new surroundings. So thanks guys for watching this little tasting. I hope you got a little bit out of it. Definitely go to the Jansz website if you'd like to find out more about their wines. Please come to the intrepidwino.com, where you can find ways of getting in contact with me and find out about some of the other things that I do, including my podcast, The Vincast. But until then, cheers.